and today we're going to be visiting the town of Chorley to make some Chorley cakes.
You want 21 grams of caster sugar, 2 grams of baking powder, 256 grams of all-purpose flour, and 170 grams of butter, and 42 grams of milk. For the filling, you want 128 grams of currants, 42 grams of light brown sugar, and 56 grams of melted butter. You want a 4-inch cutter and a 2.5-inch cutter. Pop our butter into the microwave to warm. Now we add that into the currants and give that a good stir around. Now we're going to add in the light brown sugar and give that a good stir around. This is for the filling. And that's it. Now set that aside. Right, we got our flour. We add in our baking powder, our caster sugar. Give that a good stir around. Now we're going to break in the butter. So we're going to make a very nice fine crumb. And now we've got it all up together, nice and crumbed. Add in our milk. Now you're going to bring this all up together. And now we're going to make this into a pastry dough. Don't need to beat the death out of this pastry. It's pastry, not a bread dough. So don't get kneading it up to nothing, because you can overmix it as well. Because the idea is to make this as short as possible. And that's it. And now we're going to cover this with cling film and put it into the fridge for around about 20 minutes. Now we're going to give the table a good dusting with flour. Roll it out a little bit. And now what we're going to do is break this into 10 individual pieces. Is mold them round. The neater you can make the balls, the better. Now we're going to be rolling them out to 4 inches. That's my 4-inch cutter. And they want to be exactly 4 inches. So we'll roll them out. And then best idea then is just to make it the size of the cutter. That's it, like that. And that's all we do. Spread the filling out across all 10 so it's all nice and even. So you fold all 4 corners up and then sort of squeeze it in the middle. All 4 corners. Then grab all the other bits and just fold it up and squeeze. So you've got like a little bit of a tail. And you do this all the 10. Now all we do is get our 2.5-inch cutter. And we place them inside and just push them down. Because you only want them 2.5 inches round. And this recipe we've been using is from 1947. Right, now just put 3 little lines on the top. And when you've done this, you want to rest them for around about 20 minutes before baking. We're going to try them up now. And we're going to cover them with milk. You can use egg wash if you like, but I just think that egg wash just gives it a little bit too much of a glossy colour. And the milk's just right. Right, we're now going to bake them. The oven temperature wants to be 375 Fahrenheit. And we're going to be baking them in the oven for around 20 minutes. And there we go, guys. Well, there you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did so, please subscribe and please share. And don't forget to check out the description, because that is where you're going to find your recipe and lots more recipe playlists. And we'll see you again very shortly on the Crazy Baker channel. Laters!